Oh, man. I've almost been recording for 4 hours here. This is probably one of the longer recordings I've done. For Star Wars, I feel like I can just get into a mood with this, you know, where I'm just like chilling. I think it's harder for I don't know why it's harder for Grandia to get into like a zone with it. I feel like it's just a lot more intense, just a lot of more shit going on. I have to speak more, which definitely doesn't help. Whereas a lot of the time with this game, I can just kind of chill and just do whatever, and then only speak. Like there's not as much downtime to say shit in this game. But with Grandia, it's just like mostly downtime then I just have to talk constantly. But I feel like partly it's also I'm sitting at my computer desk and like I like out here I'm like on a couch and I can kind of relax a little bit. It's a much more comfortable situation. Anyways, I'm shopping here and then we'll probably be done. I don't think there's anything much to buy here. I don't know if there was a merchant within the hunters, but I can check that out. No, there was. Sorry, no, that guy does sell shit. Oh, this is the swoop race. No, it's not. Sorry, never mind. Just looks exactly the same. What do you have? Zabrak battle armor. Can't afford it. Connie battle armor. Can't afford it. Zabrak battle suit. 5+5. Can't afford that. Okay. Yeah, I needed that for mission. Okay, so I feel like with that, we're kind of good. I don't know that we could afford anything else useful with 300 credits. So, I'm supposing... Actually, I kind of wanted to talk to the lady again. About the bounties. To see if there were any other bounties to do. I feel like probably not. But, you know... we can check it out. I want to ask about our agreement.
You have fulfilled your end of the bargain. I will, of course, Very well. Farewell.
Okay, yeah, nothing else. Alright. The other thing we can do before we leave, I think, is maybe try to repair HK-47. The only other thing I can think to do. But I'm pretty sure we're done. So I'm actually going to try to do that right now, I think. But it's going to depend on who's got the highest repair skill and see if that actually matters in any way. So we're going to save game and then give it a shot. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, probably one of our higher repairs is probably either him or him. Well, let's check your repair. 0, 9, 23. I mean, surely it's the droid. Okay. Alright, let's give it a try.
Statement. Answer. Some of my motor functions can... I have safeguards. Answer. You may attempt to restore the deeper functions of my... Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus... Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits... It is quite possible that... Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
All right, let's give it a try.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
You're implying I'm inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
Yeah, why do I have to do it, though?
Appeasement. Yes, Master.
Appeasement.
Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Oh, you've shorted out something, Master, but it has nothing to do with my memory. Ow! I am poking my own eye sockets. Ow! Stop! Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere. As you desire, Master.
I mean, yeah, I'm well aware that I don't have good repair skill, but my droid does. Why can't my droid do it?
Now close the last panel. Supplication.
All right. Well, what do you want? Like, is there no way to do this unless I have a high repair skill? Because that's gonna infuriate me. I have a droid who's capable of repairing things. Why can't I use the droid to do it? Unless there's some other way to do it. I mean, I suppose there must be some other way to do it. Yeah, sufficient. It would take someone of sufficient technical skill. Hey, you know what? I have a fucking droid who's good at it. Like, what do you want? Oh my god. I don't know anybody else that might be able to do it. Nobody else with droid abilities. Like, there's a droid shop on Manan. I can't go back to Terrace because there was a droid shop there. But, I mean... yeah, that's about it. That's about the tall and short of it. I don't know. I guess we'll just, we'll talk to everybody out here and see if anybody has anything new to say, and then we'll head off. I guess we'll just go back to Manan, right? Let's go back to Manan first, because I feel like...
Hey there.
I'd like to talk to you about your brother.
I'm worried about Griff and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about it. He doesn't know anything about brewing Teresian ale. And now he's got himself mixed up with the exchange. Sometimes Griff can be so stupid. Part of me just wants to let him get what's coming to him.
Can't turn your back on your own brother.
Why not? He turned his back on me.
Oh, that's true.
He abandoned me
Good
on
point.
Terrace, so maybe I should just leave him high and dry now.
You make
Maybe
a good point.
couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse? They might kill him. I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve that. But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes. Someone has to teach him a lesson.
You have to... He kind of does have to learn it himself.
I guess you're right. I'm not gonna change him. Griff is gonna keep on being Griff. Maybe if we get these tat glands for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for.
True. I got light side points for that?
Hey there.
I didn't mean to.
Maybe if we get...
Okay, well, yeah. I'm stuck. I agree. Let's talk to Candace.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, this is the bad people club. What are your thoughts now?
This thing with...
He's still working
Is
it
there
out.
something else you wanted?
No.
Your choice.
Actually, can you give me any adrenal
Yeah, what do you-
stimulants?
Hey, don't worry. A real warrior. There
Okay.
anything else you need?
No.
Your choice.
HK47. Do you know anything about these Gizka?
Statement. I have little knowledge of that to impart, Master.
Okay.
Statement.
You don't need to call me master, you know.
Query. Don't I? I was under the assumption that organic meatbags such as yourself enjoyed such forms of address.
Organic meat bags?
Traction. Did I say that out loud? I apologize, Master. While you are a meatbag, I suppose I should not call you such.
You just called me a meat bag
Explanation.
again.
It's just that you have all these squishy parts, Master, and all that water. How the constant sloshing doesn't drive you mad, I have no idea.
Neither do I, come to think of it.
Now do you understand the travails of my existence, Master? Surely it does not compare to your existence, but still.
Wow, you make a good point. I survived somehow.
Commentary. As do I. It is our lot in life, I suppose, Master. Shall we find something to kill to cheer ourselves up? Statement.
I do not want to begin a fighter simulation. I don't know what that means, but I don't think I want to do that. We can try. We'll give it a try after, you know, speaking to everybody. We'll give it a try. We'll do a fighter simulation, I guess. Still are empty. I don't know what the point of them is. Hello? We've only got one more party member that we don't have yet. I wonder who it is. I'm very curious. Hello? Do you want to make me some grenades? Okay. Alright. Zolbar's still got nothing to tell us. Okay, Zolbar. You keep being uninteresting. I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Yeah? Please do.
In the early days of
Haven't I already asked her about
Mandalorian
this?
War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the... your people were in that region?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
How did it
They
happen?
swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help
We
you?
were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
But you survived.
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able, and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
How did he
Killed
die?
by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now. How
about
may
now?
I be of What is it you would like? Of course.
Alright, we'll talk later. No worries. So HK-47, I believe with HK-47 we can at least, not to totally ignore her whole thing. It's very sad. It's very tragic. Trying to get to the bottom of her. And it's gonna take a little while. I feel like with Juhani it feels like we're a bit behind on what her desires really are. We're just not there yet. But with HK-47, it seems like we need to find something that'll spark a memory in him.
How can I help?
If we can't repair him, you know. I'd like to talk about what you said before about giving in to your
Yes, I
emotions.
did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't
don't
think
worry
I'm the
about
proper Jedi to guide you. I am no master. You should have remained with the Council.
We're figuring things out. Why do you say that?
The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's
I wouldn't say
increasingly
that.
obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
You're doing your best, I'm sure.
That's kind of you to say, but I think the evidence speaks for itself. I think I may have made a very big mistake.
No.
I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Oh. You are being too hard on
That's
yourself.
a kinder response than I deserve, and I can see there is wisdom in your words. Perhaps you can help me, and I will try to help you if I can. Hopefully this will all work out for the both of us, and for the sake of the mission.
We'll help each other, you know. We're both like I'm a neophyte, and
Then I suggest
you know, we also got Juhani on board. You could talk to her, you know. She's struggling with the same shit, you know. Not like we're alone in this. Not like we all have to be alone.
Talk about what? I'll
All right.
understand if we can't look for him, right?
Yeah. So that's all that, I guess. We tried to repair HK-47. The only thing left to do is leave. So I'm gonna say we go back to Manan and deal with what we gotta do on Manan, and then we'll go. And then we'll go to Kashyyyk, I think. That's the plan. I hope everybody's chill about it. Looks like it's time to leave. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to Manan, I think, because we have 2 things to do at least on Manan. And then from there, we could go to either Tatooine or the other one. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out in my head. Did we have some other tasks to do in Kashyyyk? I don't recall anything else. But I know on Manon we have to do... Well, we have to go save Kart's son on the one thing, on that one planet. Oh, okay. Kinda didn't expect cutscene.
Kalonord is dead. Lord Malik
Oh, he
has
is.
failed in his mission. Forgive me.
Finally.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Kalo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Interesting. Never seen this guy before. Darth Bandon. Okay. Cool, man. Wow. What a cool guy. What the fuck, dude? Can't just kill your subordinates for no fucking reason.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
See, this is why everyone hates the Empire, dude. It's because you're like just completely evil. There's nothing even remotely decent about any of you guys. You're all just dicks. He just walks in the room, fucking kills someone. Darth Bandon, that was a bit unnecessary. You kind of needed that guy. Now we gotta hire a new fucking pilot. What the fuck? Why'd you do that? I thought it'd be cool. Well, okay. Oh boy. Star Wars. Can't live without it, you know? Star Wars makes the world go round, you know? Alright. Just a couple things to do here. I don't know who the fuck I want to bring with me. Does it matter? I'll bring Mission. We'll bring Karth along. Karth hasn't been along for a little while. I think I wanted to change Karth's configuration, but I don't remember. It's actually been a long time since I've played this. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks. Because my last session was so long that it took me a while to come back to it. I don't think I got a lot of episodes. I think I got maybe 3 episodes or so out of it. But let me check Karth's weapons, because I think I wanted to switch him to a single blaster. Yeah, okay. He's a single blaster. She's got a blaster rifle. Dual blasters is going to be used by the droid, and then heavy weapons is used by HK-47, the other droid. Alright, first things first, we want to go talk to this man over here. That's one of the reasons we came to this planet again. Hello? Greetings again, Offworlder. Have you happened upon any exotic species since we last spoke? I have some Gizka if you're interested. Gizka? You speak of the small bipedal amphibians with the overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh no, I'm afraid I can't not take those. A compatriot of mine made the mistake of purchasing a pair of such creatures several months ago. Within weeks of our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you are in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, then you have my condolences. Is there no way I can convince you to take them off my hands? I do not think so, no. They have proven to be too much trouble in the past. These are special Gizka. They don't reproduce like the others do. I've never heard of such a creature. I suspect you are merely desperate to offload your difficult circumstance onto another. Shame on you, Offworlder. It's true. Actually, how about if I paid you 100 credits as well? Would that help? I suppose it would. I'm not looking forward to the trouble this will cause, but if it will help you out, I will do what I can. I shall send some people by your vessel shortly to remove the Gizka. Good day to you, Offworlder. That was actually kind of lame. I kind of regret doing that, because I could have just killed them and spent no money. Well, I didn't really think I would successfully convince him, so. Said to see Hulis on Manan. Okay. Where would I find this Hulis fellow? Well, I'll go try to find them. Who's missing?
What?
It's fucking Karth. Of course it is. Great job, Karth. Yeah, I could have just poisoned him. Would have been fine. It would have cost me just the money I already spent on the fucking poison, which was less than 100 credits. Not my best moment. Not my smartest thought. I don't know why I tried to do that. I just saw it as an option, and I was persuading him to take them. And I was like, oh, well, this option is another option, and then I did it. And then I was like, wait. That was actually a really dumb thing to do. But I just didn't think about it, you know? Sometimes you just don't think about it. You just go through the motions, you know? Surely I don't have to pay again. Cool. I'm looking for Hulis. Looking for Hulis. Man named Hulis. Man. Somebody just, like, outside my window. God damn. I need to get these fucking blinds fixed. People just stand outside and, like... I get very self-conscious. You know? Very fucking self-conscious. It's a kid, so it's not... not a big deal. They're just, like, fucking staring at me. I'm like, God damn it. Stop. Oh, God. It's so embarrassing, isn't it? It's like, when you're recording something, and it's like, everybody knows, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you recording? You know? Maybe I feel a little bit judged. A little bit judged for just doing something stupid. Making videos, you know? Who does this? Alright, who's who less? I didn't mean to do that. Who are the arbiters? Okay. Who the fuck is Hulis, dude? I don't recognize that name at all. I want to save before I do something stupid, though. Like I already have. Because then otherwise I'd have to go through that whole fucking cutscene again, and I don't want to do that. Okay. I don't even know where to start looking. So what's happened since we've last? God, there's a bunch of kids just playing outside. This is like not a fun place to play. It's just like a sidewalk outside and like no actual anything. It's like it's like barely any space to do anything. Just like playing in this like small little space. It's just like they got like bikes on this little sidewalk. It's like not. It's just nothing, you know. It's just nothing to work with. Don't you think they'd rather go to the park or something? Take your kids to the frickin' park, but they're always playing outside in this. Outside right here. Are any of you who lass? No. If I speak too loud, I'm afraid they might hear me. I think that's why I don't speak as loud out here. But I guess there's little chance they're gonna hear me. What have I been doing? Well, I still haven't gotten a chance to play frickin'...
I'm here.
Oh man, I'm so used to... I've been playing Age of Calamity for a little bit, and I'm used to like changing the character with the control pad now, so I'm like I keep trying to do that, and doesn't work, and I'm like, wait, what's the button? I gotta like fumble for the button, dude. Yeah. Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors, of course. I wasn't sure I was gonna be interested in it, because, I mean, I did think I would be interested in it, kind of. I thought it'd be kind of fun. And plus, like, that idea is so good. That's such, like, a good idea to just, like, make a prequel game to the first one, but just make it like a Hyrule Warriors spin-off thing. Such a good idea. And so really wanted to play it. And I did buy it. I think I got it for Christmas, actually, or something. I got it for something. I don't think it was my No, because my birthday was like 2 weeks ago. I got other things. I think I got it for Christmas. I just never played it. I was trying to finish other things, like Pillars of Eternity. Still haven't finished that. Need to go back to it, but I'm not... I may try to do that, but I want to play some other games in the meantime is kind of my whole thing that I'm doing at the moment. I was just like, God, you know, I don't want to force myself to have to finish this game before I go on to anything else, you know? I just want to... play something else, and especially with Resident Evil 8, I noticed a lot of people have been talking about it lately, so I really don't want to get spoiled, so I want to play it. The problem was I have it installed, and I was trying to play it the past few days. This is Ignis, not Hulis. Do you know Hulis, maybe?
Sorry, buddy. Ever since the murder...
What murder?
This old Republic...
Lhasa, Sunri...
But not everyone... But enough about...
There's still gotta be...
There. What can I do?
God damn it, it's so easy to accidentally talk to
Have
the
it
wrong
your way.
person in here.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder...
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you...
I mean, I could persuade him to let me in. Maybe I'll do that, since I have no other reason to enter this fucking area. I might do that. We'll keep it in mind as a thing to do. This is probably the only time I'm gonna come back to Manan. Yeah, I installed it, and the problem is my fucking Grandia recordings have been taking so long to do. Like, the past 2 or 3 days, I think I've been trying to render the video and get it uploaded, and I find it's actually uploaded now, but it's doing like checks on YouTube, and it hasn't passed those yet, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. But it was supposed to go up yesterday, but I needed to have it rendered like 2 days ago, or 2 or 3 days ago. So I was trying to play catch up here, you know? And so I spent one night, I started the render in the afternoon, basically expecting it to finish by the morning and I could just upload it. But it meant that I couldn't really play Resident Evil 8 on my PC because the rendering thing was happening, so... and it takes like all my... Oh, Hulas. You're Hulas. You returned. Was our business so unfinished when we last spoke? What is it you want? Cindy Vec gave me a message to see you. Cindy Vec? This name means nothing to me. Are you certain this person told you and your companions to come and see me? That is very strange. Obviously there must be some mistake, or maybe this is a joke. I doubt anyone named Cindy Vec told you to bring your companions and come speak with me. He gave me this data pad. It mentions the Genoharadan. Genoharadan? That word means nothing. If you want to speak like a fool, you should at least have the sense not to do it in front of the others. I believe we should end this discussion before you embarrass yourself further in front of your friends. Okay. You tried to talk... Oh, you tried talking to Hulas about the Genoharadan, but he claimed to know nothing, not to know anything. Maybe he will speak to you if you leave the rest of your party back in the Ebonok. Okay. Sure. Sure. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, so basically, I was rendering, and I was like, well, I want to play something tonight, so I was like, I looked through my backlog, and I was just looking for whatever the, like, most recent thing that wasn't on PC I could play. And, Age of Calamity came up, and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I'll try that out. Maybe I'll give that a go. And, ended up trying it out, and I fucking love it. I like it so much. It's pretty much exactly my type of game, is like the just action controller heavy games, you know, where you do combos, and it's just fun. It's not super hard, because the whole premise is plowing through enemies, but then there's the boss type monsters, and those are actually a little bit difficult to fight. So you kind of gotta change up your strategy, but they're just the monsters from Breath of the Wild, right? So like you got a Hinoc, you got the Lynels, you got the Moblins, you got the Stalfos, you know, whatever else. The Yiga clan members. It's really fun though. And it's really addicting is the thing. Like, I couldn't stop playing it. I was like just doing missions and like I kept playing and it was fun. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to finish that. I feel like it's gonna take me a long time based on if I try to 100% every mission, which I have been doing so far. It feels like there's kind of a meter that signifies to me how many missions there would be. And so I kind of know that there's gonna be a lot. God, it is really bothering me, these kids playing outside. Just like right in front of my fucking window. Bruh. I mean, what do I care what they think? What do I care? Why should I care? Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's a really fun game, but I haven't got a chance to play Resident Evil 8. Oh god fucking damn it, dude. I couldn't tell which direction I was facing. Okay, why did it lock me in the last few times? It's so stupid. But I wanted to play Resident Evil 8. That's what I wanted to do. And I just kind of fell back on Age of Calamity and then ended up really liking it. The story's really interesting, but its canonicity is quite in flux. I think it's like basically canon, at least some of the smaller things. But then there's other things where like in order to get to the Guardian, in order to get the champions, like you have to fight like bowl through a bunch of their people, like their entire army, and it's like, well, that's not really realistic to the Breath of the Wild lore, is it? To just mow through enemies. Just mow through like your companions and shit. Plus, there's this whole like time. Well, there's this whole time travel element, which is added to it, which makes me. It's kind of, makes me think like this is a sort of Elseworld story, if that makes sense. It's like a what if story, maybe, rather than I think they just didn't want to make it full canon just in case, and to kind of surprise people with the twists and turns. But I'm intrigued. I find I like these games, and I remembered like when I get a game like this, you get a choice of a bunch of characters to play, and I've kind of been leveling them up equally, but I do enjoy some of them more than others. And I remembered like my choices in this usually come down to usually the most weird characters to play. I actually generally like playing weird characters with like weird move sets. Like, I remember we played Heroes of the Storm for a little bit. I played that with my friends for a little bit, and I played some sort of like little lizard salamander guy, and he was fucking adorable, and he was weird to play, but I enjoyed the idea of it, that it wasn't just a basic I do attacks and I shoot and I do damage, I don't really like that. I like the more interesting ones. I guess I feel like that's why I kind of was drawn to D.Va in Overwatch, because I think she was just She was weird and different. Like, she wasn't a typical hero. A lot of them were really weird and different, but she was one that, you know, did damage. She was a tank. She was just fun. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this instead. Real quick. I'm not gonna bring anybody with me, but we can force persuade, so why not?
Sorry.
Assuming
Ever
we can
since the
force persuade.
Ha! Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe you can find some...
Never mind. Didn't work. I must have tried that before then. Probably. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Usually that works. Like, all the time. He resisted it. He must have a high wisdom stat. Alright, let's talk to my dude here. My shifty-looking fellow. You returned. Was your business so unfinished when we last spoke? Sunny Vec gave me a message to see you. Sunny did not think you would come, but I know better, Edith Katarn. It is good that you have come alone. For if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I am Hulas of the Genoharadan, a secret society of bounty hunters. For 1,000 generations we have existed, but always hidden beneath an impenetrable veil. Okay, is this because I killed Kalo Nord, maybe? I've never heard of you. If you ever have, we are shadow, darkness, and night. We are less than a whisper or a thought. We've managed to keep our existence a secret far longer than most could ever imagine. If you were ever foolish enough to tell anyone about this meeting or the Genoharadan's existence, they would not believe you. They would probably think you were paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your companions, I will not discuss the Genoharadan. Do you understand, Edith Katarn? Sure, whatever. I believe you speak the truth, Edith Katarn, but remember this. If you ever betray us, this opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of the Genoharadan. They never see us, never know we are there. They do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish, and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. But if you swear to keep the secrets of our order, you will learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy. Okay, I will preserve the secrecy of your order. Excellent, Edith Katarn. We have high hopes for you within the guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely and I will give you a first glimpse into our secret world. We Genoharadan are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years we have been at work throughout the galaxy eliminating our targets in near total secrecy. How does anybody hire you if nobody knows you exist? In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep this knowledge a carefully guarded secret. And on very rare occasions when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is ripe. What does this have to do with me? By killing Kalo Nord, you have shown you have great potential. The Genoharadan could use someone like you if you are willing. And your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic. Are you saying you serve the Republic? The Genoharadan have a vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is a perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident? If not for our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime. We have no wish to see the Republic fall. What's in this for me? As I said earlier, your efforts here will help the Republic, and by aiding us you will earn the right to join an exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course, there's the simplest reason of all. The Genoharadan reward their agents very, very well. Okay, what do I have to do to join? As you can imagine, joining the Genoharadan is not a simple process. To begin, we will need proof of your loyalty and your competence. When you feel you are ready, I will give you a task, a target who must be eliminated. Of course, you will have to come alone whenever you wish to discuss Genoharadan business. Okay, I mean, do I really have a choice in this? According to this guy, like, if I know of its existence, so if I were to not be a part of it, they'd probably take me out or something. Or maybe I'm overthinking it and they just wouldn't care at all. I guess he did say no one would really believe me. Okay, I'm ready to prove myself worthy of the Genoharadan. Killing Kalo Nord was an impressive display of your skills, but there's more to the Genoharadan than mere killing. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate a target without drawing undue attention. I'm not good at that. You can never mention your assignments to others, not even your closest allies. Also, you cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide. I understand. Who is my target? We will begin with something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate either of two targets. A grand slaver named Zulan Centaur, or a Rhodian anti-republic terrorist named Lorgal. Tell me about Zulan Centaur. Zulan was a common intergalactic slaver who tried to kidnap the daughter of Coruscant senator. He failed and the girl was recovered, but Zulan himself escaped. He will probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom his victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. The Genoharadan want to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places Zulan on Dantooine. He often sells illicit goods to the wealthy settlers of that world. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Dantooine. Zulan rarely strays far from his speeder in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there. Tell me about Lorgal. Lorgal is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He is responsible for over 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He was recently captured and is being held prisoner in the Republic base here on Manan, awaiting transport to Coruscant for trial and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We do not want to give him that chance. You must find a way to kill him before he leaves for Coruscant. You must be subtle. It must look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The Republic would be glad to get rid of Lorgal, so they won't investigate his death closely. As long as he isn't struck down by a weapon in his cell, the Genoharadan will be satisfied. Anything else? Remember, tell no one about this. If there are others with you when you confront Zulan or Lorgal, make it seem as if you are acting on behalf of the Republic, not the Genoharadan. That is all for now. Return to me when either Lorgal or Zulan is dead, and I will reward you. If you wish to complete both missions, feel free. You will be suitably rewarded for each. Okay. Interesting. Hulas has revealed the Genoharadan are a secret society of bounty hunters and assassins that have existed for 20,000 years. Hulas has offered to let you join the mysterious group if you can prove yourself worthy. You should speak to him when you are ready to begin your initiation in the guild. You've been instructed to kill a grand slaver named Zulan Centaur. You should look for him on Dantooine near the noble estate. Zulan will probably be near his land speeder. Of course, you can mention this to no one, not that they would believe you anyway. You've been instructed to kill a Rhodian named Lorgal. He's currently being held as a prisoner in the Republic base on Manan. Hulas has told you to make it look like an accident. Okay. This seems like some dark side shit, dude. Like, this seems like heavily dark side. I feel like I'm gonna get dark side points for this shit, which makes me feel like I shouldn't do it, because that's not what I'm doing currently. But at the same time, I'm working for the Republic, aren't I? So, like, is it gonna give me dark side points or not? I don't really know. Alright, well, this has got to be him. So let's give ourselves a save and try to figure out what we can do here. Because he told me not to talk to anybody about what I'm doing.
I'm sorry. I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer...
Greetings once again. Should the Selkath obtain proof of what occurred down there, the consequences for the Republic would be severe. For both our sakes, I hope you are smart enough to keep silent on this matter.
Oh, they don't really care.
I'm uncomfortable even with us being seen together. The rumors are already plentiful enough among the Selkath about the Republic's role in this.
I have some questions about Auto City.
Obey the Selkath. I regret their...
Okay, well, I was looking for information about this prisoner. I'm not sure how to go about this. I don't really have any special skills.
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic rep.
The only thing I can see here, I mean, maybe I can talk to Lorgal. Yes, human, have you come to sneer and jeer like the others? Come to see Lorgal, the great liberator, caged like an animal. Liberator, you're nothing but a murderer. Kill 1 million people with a mighty star cruiser and you're a war hero. Kill 100 with a thermal detonator and you are a terrorist. It's not the same. You kill civilians and children. You're obviously blind to the Republic chain shackled around your neck. You cannot see me for the hero I am. You think I am nothing but a criminal who deserves death. There are many who want me dead, including the guards in this room, but the Republic doesn't kill prisoners without a trial. That is why I am protected. This energy cage keeps me safe from Blaster and Blade. The Republic will keep me alive for transfer to Coruscant, and then all the galaxy will witness my trial. You cannot touch me in here, human. No conventional weapon can penetrate this cage. Nothing can stop me from spreading my manifesto during my trial. Yes, leave me. You're a tool of the Republic, a slave who cannot even see your own chains. Do not fear. Someday I or someone like me will destroy the Republic and free you all. Alright, well here's an idea. What if by pure accident he gets loose? Would they kill him? Would they kill him? Would they? Do you think? Now, the only other thing I can think that might be bad about this is that I'm very obviously doing this. Oh. Well, there you go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I did get dark side points for that. Okay. Well, that's so interesting. Then what, like, if I wanted to be like a pure... Okay, so this would corrupt me probably, just carrying shit like this out. Should I be doing this? Because on one hand, like, they work for the Republic, so if I was a dark side guy, I likely wouldn't do this. Would I? Why would I do that? Unless, like, the way you play dark side is that you kind of work for the Republic most of the time, and then you just get corrupted into becoming kind of a murderer, and then maybe you have the choice of joining. Like, I assume the game wouldn't change so much that you, like, you know, join Malik or whatever. Alright, I don't really want to do this. Who formed this guild? Where did I'm sorry, but I'm not ready to reveal our secrets to you. Lorgal is dead. Yes, Edith Katar, and the agents I sent to watch you have reported back to me concerning Lorgal's death. You should take pride in a job well done. And as promised, here is your reward for the task. A poison vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I am sure. This assignment was only the beginning, Edith Katar. A small test, which I'm pleased to say you passed, but now a more difficult challenge awaits you. There are 3 targets that the Genoharadan wants you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you will gain full membership. First is a Gamorrean named Vorn Dastred. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulin Prolik. The third is a Selkath known as Ithoric Golder. Ithorak, I know him. Tell me about Ithorak. He isn't violent like Rulin or Vorn, but in enemy ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and a blackmailer who's taking millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secrets and information. These can be far more deadly than any blaster, but Ithorak is careful. We know he's somewhere here on Manon, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec at the Manon swoop track. That's how I know. Okay, you can set up a meeting. Ithorak poses as a merchant of rare antiquities. I'm trying to get myself out of this, actually. I don't know if I can just, like, say no at this point. So I'm gonna try to skip through all this because I'm not gonna do any of it. Okay. Yeah, I'm very conflicted on this because it's weird. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me as to why. Okay, yeah, I can reload this one, I think. Now I'm gonna go over to the Genoharadan and tell them I don't want to be a part of it. I don't like that. Not in the way I'm playing it currently. Like, if I want to replay this game and maybe do a dark side run, I'd do more something like that, but it seems very out of character for me to, like, go on a killing spree right now. It just seems like a bad way to play the role I'm doing, you know? This is the first time I think I've gotten missions that are, like, purely just evil missions. Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird one for me. 'Cause normally, I don't think I would care that much, but can't impose your rules on me. If you do not comply, then this opportunity will be lost. Most people have never heard of the Genoharadan. They never see us, never know we are there, do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, I will leave and you will be like the others. You will never see us again. The Genoharadan will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. If you swear to keep our existence a secret, you will learn of a forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy. If not, we will simply vanish. The choice is yours. Forget it, as you wish. And this is the last time you will see of me, or any of the Genoharadan. Farewell, Edith Tarn. This is a whole section of this game we're going to be missing out on, but, you know, which makes me feel like I should try to replay this game at some point. I think maybe if we can get to the point where we finish, let's play the first 2 games, and then later on, you know, later on in life, we can come back to this game. Maybe try to replay it. I'd probably play the PC version, actually. I'm learning my lesson about playing the Xbox version right now. And we'll do a dark side run, I think. It's probably not going to be anytime soon, though. Just because of how long the game is and how many other games I would want to play, you know. There's a lot of games I want to play. I can't just play the same one over and over again forever, you know. Just can't do that.